All right, guys, let's get into some NBA picks and props for Monday, February 12th slate of games. Trey, let's take a look at that leaderboard. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, we are recording before the Super Bowl, so nothing's gone on so much in our world. At least for me, I am 0-0. I gave out the Thunder minus 3.5 against the Sacramento Kings. I'm hoping the Thunder show up here at home and kind of dominate. They've been very, very good at home, and the Sacramento Kings just got off a long road trip. I don't think they want to go on the road again.
Yeah, Trey, we're actually recording about 1 o'clock, and the Boston Celtics game hasn't even started. I gave them out minus 5.5 on the road against Miami, up to minus 8 now because Jimmy Butler's not playing in the game. He's going to sit out this one. So let's go over the player props, Trey. I'll start. I have Jimmy Butler over points. Not going to have him play for the game. Trey, go ahead.
Yeah, I gave out Keegan Murray over his PRs versus the Thunder. I have a lot of confidence in this play. He's going to seemingly dominate the coverage that he's going to be getting, just like he always does against OKC.
All right, let's go to the group play leaderboard from last night. That is the updated leaderboard. I had the win with the Warriors. Steph Curry, 3-point shot to win the game. He's an unbelievable player.
I hate Draymond, dude. Oh my God. He's barking at KD. KD could sauce you up in every aspect of basketball. Shut the fuck up, Draymond. Oh my God.
You need to get a I hate Draymond t-shirt, dude. You hate him so much for it's for a reason, but
because he tried to attack King James family jewels. All right, that's what we're talking about here.
Okay, yeah, Draymond, bad guy. All right, let's go to the group play for tomorrow. Good game. The New York Knicks going up against the Rockets. Knicks traveling. I don't have a spread on this. The spread's obviously not right. We don't have the spread yet. We don't have an over-under yet. Probably going to be somewhere in the 220s with these two defenses. Probably going to be the Rockets as a small favorite would be my guess. Trey, how do you start us off here?
It's a deadly over-under at 168.5. But no, I'm just playing around. But this is going to be a very fun game to watch. Both these teams, I mean, they love to just win and play by their defense. And I feel like this game's going to be whichever team gets to 100 first is going to win this game. So who knows? That over-under may be correct. But I'm going to be going with the Rockets here in this game. You got to take the Rockets at home. The Knicks, I mean, they are really good, but they're really hurt at the moment. Their front court, they're under their fourth big man at the moment, and it does not look good for them. I feel like Sengun is going to dominate Jabari Smith. He's going to be able to do what he wants to do in this game. The Knicks, Jalen Brunson can only do so much. Bogdan, he just got there. Burks, he got there. He dropped the 20-piece nugget in his first game as the Knick, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Give me the Rockets here.
Yeah, I'm with you. Rockets money line will probably be the play. I'm assuming they'll be a really small favorite, and the over-under is probably going to be the 220s. But again, you got to take the Rockets here. Both teams are coming in playing some pretty bad basketball. I think the Knicks have lost 3 of the last 4. Rockets have lost 4 consecutive. Rockets, they don't have Fred VanVleet. The Knicks, they don't have OG. They don't have a lot of players. I think the Knicks are on Taj Gibson, Trey, as their starting power forward. So we're going to see how that plays out. But again, like Trey said, I don't think you can put all this on Jalen Brunson. I can't take the Knicks here, especially on the road. So give me the Rockets here. They've got the better players on the court. Dylan Brooks, Jalen Green, Sengun. They're going to get it done in this game. Give me the Rockets on the money line as the play. Trey, let's go over to the plays for tomorrow. Have you start us off?
Yeah, my line has not dropped yet, but I'm going to be talking about this San Antonio Spurs going up against Toronto Raptors game. I expect the Raptors to be probably like minus 4.5, minus 5.5 against the Spurs in this game. But I think this is going to be a very fun game to watch. Neither team has really had a successful season because the Spurs, they entered this game with a 10-43 record. They're also 24-29 ATS. San Antonio, they are 5-22 on the road, so they cannot travel whatsoever. And the Raptors, they entered this game with a 19-34 record. They're also 25-28 ATS. In Toronto, they are 11-14 at home. They play significantly better at home compared to on the road, even though they do have a below 500 record at home. But I'm going to be going with the home team here in this game. Give me the Raptors against the spread, whatever it comes out to, because this Spurs team, they are so very bad outside of Wemby, like bad. And whenever you look at this Raptors team, they aren't honestly all that bad. Their starting lineup is pretty respectable, and they're just going through some battles of a young roster. Isaiah Quickly, Gary Trent Jr., RJ Barrett, Scotty Barnes, and Jakob Poeltl. That's a very good starting 5. They just need to slowly fill out their bench. And I feel like this team can really compete, and they just really haven't shown that throughout this season. But I think it's going to show up here against this poverty team like the Spurs. And these two teams have already played once this season in San Antonio, and that game went into OT, and the Raptors did win that game. But thankfully for us, the Raptors, they don't have to travel across the country to Texas to play this game. They get to just sit in their beds and wait to play this game against the Spurs. And the Spurs, they have to travel across the country. So I expect the Raptors to show up here at home. Give me them against the spread versus the Spurs.
Yeah, Trey, I like the play there. For my play today, we're going to be going to the Denver Nuggets traveling to take on the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm going to take the Milwaukee Bucks against the spread at home going up against the Denver Nuggets. this is not going to be a popular play because the Milwaukee Bucks, they've been really bad since Doc Rivers took over as the head coach. But I did see something whenever they went up against the Hornets, a play that we gave out on the website. They were being booed on their home floor as the third best team in the conference whenever the T-Wolves came into town and dominated them 2 days ago. The veteran leadership of the team and the entire team really responded in the best way possible. They beat a bad team, the Hornets, by 30-plus points. They easily covered the spread in that game, and I think they're in line to win this one outright going up against the Denver Nuggets on the road. Denver just dropped a game against the Sacramento Kings on the road, and this is going to be the third consecutive road game. It's very possible they come in with some tired legs, and Michael Porter Jr., Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they missed the last game against the Kings. I'm not entirely sure how those injuries will affect this game because we're recording so early, but that's also something to watch. And the Bucks, they need to string together a few wins to get these fans off their backs, and this is going to be another home game for them. Again, I'm not entirely sure what the line is going to be for the game, but if everybody's healthy for both sides, I'm assuming it's going to be either giving or getting a possession on either side, so +2.5 or -2.5. Give me the Milwaukee Bucks against the spread against the Denver Nuggets. I think they start a little bit of a winning streak here after being humiliated a couple games ago against the T-Wolves. Give me the Bucks against the spread as the play. Trey, let's go to the player props. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I'm going to be going with Rudy Gobert here, and I'm going to be taking him to go over his PRs against the Clippers. I really love this over for Gobert in this game. We're going to see him dominate just like he has been doing over the last week and a half or so, and like he has done historically against the Clippers, because Gobert, in his last 4 games since his All-Star snub, he's still playing very hard. He's averaging 16.8 points and 14 rebounds per game. That comes out to 30.8 PRs per game, which is well above what he's averaging so far this season. And in fact, he hit the over PRs in every single one of those games. And I think he's going to continue the momentum here against the Clippers, because so far historically, he does not back down against a tough Clippers defense. And the Clippers, they play an interesting lineup where Kawhi Leonard's going to have to guard Karl-Anthony Towns in this game. So a lot of the Timberwolves post offense, it's going to be ran through Rudy Gobert. And historically, that checks out because over his last 5 games versus the Clippers, Gobert, he's averaging 15.2 points and 15 rebounds per game. That comes out to 30.2 PRs. And I expect Gobert to get another 15 and 15 here in this game versus the Clippers. Zubac, he does not scare me at all. And it seems like he doesn't scare Gobert either. So give me Rudy Gobert to go over his PRs versus the Clippers.
Yeah, Trey, I like the play there. For my player prop today, give me Steph Curry to go over his total points going up against the Utah Jazz. I think it's about time we start talking about Steph Curry. We should have been doing it for a while now. He scored 30-plus points in 5 of the last 7 games, and he's been making everything he puts up. He's made 23-point shots in the last 2 games alone, carrying this sorry-ass Warriors team on his shoulder with Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andrew Wiggins, having some of their worst seasons in their careers. And somebody on the opposing side, they might want to check Steph Curry from deep because he's making 42.1% of his shots this season, and he's made 8+ threes in 5 of his last 8 games. He's going to be more trouble for the Utah Jazz, who are the second worst team in the NBA giving up threes this season. They gave up 14.2 per game, and they're also the 6th worst total defense this season, giving up 119.9 points per game. Steph Curry, he might not be playing his best ball of his career, but this is still his 4th most points scored per game of his career, and he's still shooting over 42% from 3. He's still one of the best players in the NBA, so I'm going to take his over points going up against the Utah Jazz as the play. Trey, let's go to the graphic. Have you start us off?
Yeah, guys, I went with the Raptors against the spread versus the Spurs. Whatever it comes out to, I'm just going to be hammering it. I expect them to dominate here at home. Also going with Rudy Gobert over his PRs versus the Clippers. He loves playing against the Clippers, and so far he's been playing good over the last week or so, so I expect that to continue.
I know exactly why you went hands ahead, but I won't talk about it. I gave out the Bucks against the spread going up against the Nuggets. I think they'll either be a small favorite or a small underdog. Either way, I'm going to take them on the money line probably. And then Steph Curry over his total points against the Utah Jazz, probably going to come out in the 30s. I'm still going to smash it. 23s in the last 2 games. Guys, that's going to do it for the NBA plays and props for Monday, February 12th slate of games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please sure drop a like in this video and subscribe to the channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching. Super Bowl. We also have 12,000 subs coming right around the bend. We're at 10,200. We're going to give away 2 tickets to anybody to any game they want. NBA, NFL, college basketball. It doesn't matter. We can wait until the new season for NFL. Any game you want to go, whenever we get to 12K, we're going to have that giveaway coming up as well. We also have a new game. It's going to be Trey and myself versus the Bear Pack. You can call it Pros versus Joes if you want. I don't really like the name because I don't consider us pros. I don't consider you guys Joes. But Trey, if you want to go to the YouTube channel, this is how you guys play. You're going to go to our YouTube channel. You're going to hit the community tab. We've been in the community tab a lot this season. You're going to go to the community tab. We have our plays for the day. So obviously the intro is not going to have plays for today, but these are our plays for our next video. It's the Pelicans -2.5, the Heat -5, Quinnipiac -4.5, and Wisconsin -10.5. Those are Trey's and myself's plays What you guys are going to do is pick which one you think will not hit, meaning you're going to fade us, which is pros versus Joes, which is the game called. But you guys are going to try to pick which one is not going to hit. If you guys win, you're going to get a point. If we win, we're going to get a point. We're going to run it Friday through Friday every single week. Whichever team has the most wins, so 4-3, 6-2, whatever it is, that person or group will win $50. If the community wins, we're going to do a wheel spin for the community. If we win, I don't know how we're going to get our cheddar, but you guys are just going to have to subscribe, I guess, more. But that's the game. Hopefully everybody understands it. Trey, let's get into the video. Look at the leaderboard. We had multiple questions this morning about how to become a member for the YouTube channel. Let's do that really quick tutorial. You're going to go to youtube.com. You're going to go to Bears Profit Plays. You're going to search it in. You're going to hit our thing. There's a join button right just to the right of subscribe. You're going to click that. There's two options. You have the Bear Pack for $4.99. That gives you access to YouTube member plays. And then you have the Bear Pack Gold for $7.99 a month. That gives you access to our member plays on YouTube. And it gives you a 1-month membership to our website, bearsprofitplays.com. So if you get the Bear Pack Gold, you save yourself $2 a month, a little bit cheaper if you want to do that. But that is the tutorial for anybody that needed it. We had multiple questions today through email about how to do it, and it wasn't working. But if you want to know, there it is right there. Trey,